two best teams in the PWHL's inaugural season, but a new chapter now, meeting for the first time at Coca-Cola Coliseum. And it's Toronto with the first face-off win to get things started. As points leader for the Sceptres, each with 4. Stacey and Poulin, the shot. Beautiful kick saved by Kirk in her debut, or rather her first start.
Well, and that's not the 2-on-1 you want to give up right away. Stacey and Poulin, there's not maybe a more dangerous duo in the league.
This is a huge test for someone like Reagan Kirk. This just quickly now, getting out of their own end. Turnbull, turning on the speed, cutting, takes the sharp angle. Malte was there. Here in Ontario, hosting goalie camps. The game not on the line, and both these teams looking to break early. Keppel, the battle right in front. Big sprawling save for Reagan Kirk. Back out and on the stick this time of Maureen Murphy. She puts it on her. LaBelle with the rebound and another. Amanda Boulier came flying in for a third try, but Kirk standing tall. This is exactly the type of play these two teams demonstrated all throughout last season. Coming in high slot off the post. Wow, what a look by Gardner. An interference call there, and Montreal 2 for 14 on the power play so far this season. Ambrose to Poulin. It is a Royale Tiger Towel power play, the first 4.
He can get the 4 players out he wants. He thinks they have the best penalty kill in the league.
Here comes Laura Stacey. Puts it on Kirk. Not quite. LaBelle sends it out to Murphy. Quick stick by Ambrose and a backhand attempt by LaBelle, but big stop for Reagan Kirk. Bosley with a chance. Backhand shot. Does set up Woods for a potential wraparound, but it's kept out from the traffic in front. And that will absolutely... Woods reaches it first. Back out, Stacey along the line now, setting it up. Poulin, but a huge save by Kirk.
Well, and a couple of good chances off of this, and again, it's going to come off. We sound like a broken record, but it's going to come off of a Montreal 1 face-off. And you start with Kristen O'Neill down net front. She's so good down there. You can't give her that much time and space. She turns and gets that one off, and then of course Poulin to Stacey. Stacey to Poulin.
Does it again. Poulin. Stacey one-timer, just wide. O'Neill. Back out Ambrose. They'll keep cycling this one. Stacey calling for it. Back. Ambrose from the point. Down. Rebound. Stacey gets it back. Montreal. They've had far more chances. Another one gloved easily by Kirk. The team's looking to open things up before heading into the locker room. 2:20 left here in the first. Flying in. Darryl Watts was on the doorstep. Chuli covers up. LaRock once more.
Well, and you're seeing a lot of fast in LaRock whenever you see that Poulin line, trying to do whatever they can.
And now another chance in front. She scores! Jessie Comfer puts the Sceptres on the board. A big goal for the Sceptres. It's her second goal of the season. Michelle Bin sends it around. Sarah Nurse. Renata Fast. Another chance. They score! Sarah Nurse makes it 2 for Toronto.
Give her a tap on the pads and say thanks for keeping us in this one, making those big saves.
Nurse again. Now finds Watts, and right in front, that could have been something. Hannah Miller. Right now, O'Neill wins it for Montreal to start the second period. They'll be looking to start that comeback quickly. She feeds it out to Annika Renkala, who's making her PWHL debut. She's in today for Noemi Neubauerova. Now Abby Boreen with the moves and the shot. She scores! What a goal for Abby Boreen, and Montreal cuts the deficit in half. Darryl Watts playing for that. Or Bernard able to get a touch, but now Maureen Murphy with space and a save by Kirk. The crowd loves it. Gosling far side. She lays a hit on Dubois. Now Turnbull in front. We keep trying. Gosling. Keppel. Can't get the rebound. Larocque from the point. Trying to set up Gosling. Another chance in front. Comfort.
Toronto has had their opportunities.
Montreal off the face-off here. Amanda Boulier sends it around. LaBelle. Murphy staying along the goal line too. Bell up to Boulier. She's looking for room. Grant Mentis from the outside now. With space, Boulier. She takes the shot. And it's tipped in. They score! Montreal ties things up, and that goal will go to Maureen Murphy with the tip-in. Gardner again. Settles it. Turnbull takes it away. She puts the shot on Julie. In that capacity, they look to change things up here, get a go-ahead. Fast to Miller. Miller down, right in front once more. Through the traffic, now sets up a shorthanded opportunity. Poulin with Stacy. Into the middle, Stacy. Looking to feed it up to Flanagan, but taking it away is Claire Dalton. Dalton on her own with the angle, and in front, LaBelle was right there. Watts flips it backhand, Bernard, far side. He plays it around. Trying to get past Grant Mentis. Now another chance for Watts as she almost makes a dive for that play. Points with Montreal. She was previously with Ottawa. Now Larocque. The Sceptres need to go ahead. Larocque again. Puts it back. Turnbull puts it on. A chance. Izzy Daniels scores! Toronto regains the lead. Just wide this time. Stop at the line, Tabin. Steady defense for Montreal. Tabin with a shot. Rushing up to meet Monroe, but that's taken away by Ljungblom. Out to Kayla Barnes. Barnes fires it down. What a save by Kirk. Played back by Gardner. Along the line, Tabin in front. That's just off the pad, but Poulin right there. She has dressed in all the games so far and came in for relief Wednesday. Poulin settles it back. Takes the shot. Now Tabin. Wow, what a sequence for Montreal. And it comes down. The third period gets underway. The Sceptres again starting this frame with a lead. There was a 2-0 lead to start the second period. Now throws it out to Stacy, but Daryl Watts will take it away. Now Watts can't get the shot off. Does put it on the pad of Chuli. She covers up. She has 4 so far in this game. Toronto with 17, Montreal with 17 now. Larocque sends it down. Larocque's only PWHL goal so far. Erin Ambrose, the only player for a power play goal for Montreal against Toronto. And a one-timer by Stacy, denied by Kirk, and away they go. A good clear, the crowd. Meanwhile, Amanda Boulier being looked at on the bench by Montreal's staff. The major penalty.
In consultation with the Central Situation Room, the penalty to be assessed is a major penalty for an illegal check to the head and a game misconduct.
And it's the game misconduct that sends McKinnon to the locker room. So the Victoire now with a chance to set things up, get that equalized. One-timer Stacy, that one connects, but it just bounces behind. Back out to Ambrose. Stacy calling for it, top of the circle. Down to Poulin, they'll cycle through, change lanes, another chance for Poulin this time. I think it gets a piece, they can't put it away in front. Ambrose again, fires that one, tip it. Now Ambrose comes in more. She'll catch the bodies in front, not once but twice. Turnbull tries to clear, Poulin gets it back for Montreal. Stacy fakes it, takes the shot, kicked out by Kirk. To Boreen and high slot, Kayla Barnes. Tees it up from the side, angle read by Kirk. Trying to seal it off. Kayla Barnes will try another angle. It's a 5-minute power play. And now Jessie Comfort will come in. She has Daryl Watts with her, takes the shot, bounces up. Julia Gosling fires it back, hits the glass. Big sequence for the Sceptres. Monroe, Comfort, and Gosling with touches. Comfort Plays it out to the point. Monroe and fast. Loses her balance. Woods in front. It's a scramble for it. Chuli with the save. There's the whistle, and then of course you see the loose puck fly out. Been 2 full weeks for the Victoire. Bounce the puck. Back below the goal line in Sceptres, and plenty of time here for Montreal to get a tying goal. And distraction in front. Lina Ljungblom, and they score! Montreal ties things up, and they do it at even strength. Toronto can't seem to collect themselves. They go off for a change. Now Stacey, she's got space, driving the middle. What a shot, could have connected there. Poulin and Stacey out for Montreal. Monroe lays a hit on Stacey. Now Jesse Comfer takes it away, gets in front, out to Daniel. Daniel can't get the shot up, does she? Does it trickle in? Chuli with some big stops. There's the whistle. Toronto with very few shots in this period. They defend off 7 minutes. Montreal power play. Stacey on the point. Tied at 3. Toronto, can they get another shot off? 3 seconds to go. And that will do it. We are headed into overtime. 5 minutes, 3-on-3, and then if needed, a shootout. You get 5 shots per team, and the players may shoot many numbers of times. Toronto with a key face-off win here to start things off. Malte working with Larocque, but now Stacey, she's going to put on the speed on a breakaway. Laura Stacey, she scores! For the first time, the Victoire takes victory against Toronto, and it's Laura Stacey in overtime.